mean, a whole lot. Maybe we can hire a new chef now. But Gene, he has a good heart, and he works. He calls me. How many hours in? So he works at a third shift, and when he get out, he's something on his mind. He want to call me, and what do you think about this? How much of that do I need? What do you think about this? But I like that because that tells me he's always thinking, and he will always want to make it better for the next year.
Yeah.
So everybody come out to the reunion, I was going to say, and then just have a good time. We're looking forward.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And we know the food's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be okay.
Judge, we're going to have this new edition that's happening. Oh, the old school weekend starts the 29th. The 29th, it's on social media. It starts with some dances and some events and some fundraisers. But the actual old school day is that Sunday. It's always that last Sunday or first Sunday in September.
Right.
And it's at last Sunday. First, yeah, it's like it depends. It's like the last first Sunday of Labor Day weekend. And it's at Lakewood Park. And it's just family. I'm like, come as you are, you're going to see a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody going to have a good time. It's really, you don't even have to know the people. It's just way, you know, yeah, how you doing? But without further ado, I want to bring up Judge Mosley, who's another icon and leader in the community, not only for his public works as a judge in the community, changing the way. One of the facts that I found out for August 20th that kind of like blew my mind. How many think slavery is over?
No.
Officially, it's not. There's a clause in the 13th Amendment that allows slavery to exist. Once you get arrested, you lose all of your rights as a human being, and you are forced as an enslaved individual. Think about that. That is by design. There was laws created. So our work is plentiful. Whether we're just saying hi to somebody, it's just that simple. Lift them up. You don't have to do anything. So Judge, I thank you for making that case of humanity in a system where all they see is what they see on paper. Not trying to be cruel. I'm friends with the state's district attorney. But until they see us, they don't include us. So we have to be seen. So you see me talking to chief of police, I'm talking to chief of police because I'm saying, listen, why are you arresting all the black folks? You see me talking to the fire chief, I'm asking the question, why are we not getting the same services in the other communities that you give into these communities? Why are they allowed lax fire codes? When you see me talking to the mayor, he's like, oh God, here she comes again. It's because it's on behalf of the people that I stand on their shoulders. And this is one of the gentlemen who I stand, he has broad shoulders, and he allows us to stand on his shoulders. So thank you. First of all, congratulations to the NAACP. Give them another round of applause. And also to my cousin Gene and Joyce and the entire committee. Give them a round of applause. I was blown away by Pastor Dr. Ford's presentation.
Yes.
As he was talking and hitting all the bullets, I'm just in my mind saying, hey, we got to get this message out to all our community and especially our youngsters, because you can't be successful unless you know your history, unless you know where you're going, okay? I'm trying to figure out a way, and we have a way, and it starts August 30th, 10 o'clock at Banatuck Museum. We're having a pilot program, a Black History Symposium, and it's about the battle for the civil rights during the 1960s. And we'll have 3 different panels. The first panel is about the segregation of Kennedy High School. It's ironic, I stop youngsters constantly, resume men
others who were busts to Kennedy, and nobody knew why they were busts. Kennedy was in the West End, the all white, and a fellow on the board of aldermen, Luther Boo Gatlin, and you don't have to be black and they like Boomer. He said over his dead body, and they pinned it and demonstrated. But very few people in Waterbury know about that. We have a panel discussion on that. Second panel discussion. During the 60s, there had some violent riots on North Square. And a lot of folks got arrested. And we have some folks coming back who are going to be on the panel to talk about this. I don't know how many people knew by the name of Duke Lawson. Okay? Duke was a policeman. And Duke was a different type of policeman. He was like one of the boys. Okay? Came around gambling joints. His wife came to the police to talk about this. And they asked him to go in with his billy club and shotgun. What do you think Duke said? No, those are my boys. He got suspended without pay. And we're going to talk all about this. And the third panel is a small school in South Carolina called South Carolina State University. It's a historically black college. And in February 8th, 1968, students were trying to go bowling. And they wouldn't let them bowl. And National Guards and highway patrolmen stopped them from leaving campus and massacred quite a few of them. We have an eyewitness that will be here on the panel. And some Amari's going to have a panel too, okay? We got some young college students and college graduates going to talk about if they were there, what they would have done. Do they think what happened then in terms of riots, like National Guards in Washington, D.C. and other places, okay? This is going to be a pilot program. If the community enjoys it, thinks it's informative, we have a whole lot of ideas to teach them about Black history during the year. And we want to invite you all back. And I want to talk to your staff because I don't know much about technology, but I want to do the iPad. I want to record this. I want to know how you all do all this. So before you guys go, shut that door. Don't let them go. I want to find out how we record all this because I have friends of mine in South Carolina all over that want to see the Black History Symposium, which is August 30th. That's Saturday at 10 a.m. at the Matituck Museum. We will have food too. Thank you very much. I'll be in charge of the
Thank you, Judge. It is 6:23. I want to thank you all for staying this long. Like I said, if you want to come up to Pizza Castle, I have a couple slices for you because I'm hungry. And I'm not cooking. My husband already cooking. So we will end in, unless someone else wants to say a few more words. I really think it's, oh please, Bernice.
I do. I would just like to say something. I don't even have to come up front. The reason why I came really tonight was to support Mr. Coleman. I think it's awesome that he had a non-traditional path to get here. And I think that it would be remiss if we did not acknowledge that it was a journey for him to get here. And for you to be acknowledged by the NAACP, because I'm always picking his brain on history. He is a historian. And I love it. I'm like, wow, how do you, first of all, I can't remember 2 minutes ago. How do you remember from way back then? But to know your entrepreneurial history, on your business mind and all of that, I think that it would be remiss if we did not at least acknowledge that on tonight as a true businessman.
Yes.
Not always in the right way, but it's all right. But you also have some above board stuff, and you were one of our trailblazers.
Yes. That's right.
I just gotta call it like it is. So I did not want to leave tonight without saying how amazing and proud. I didn't meet you till way later in life. I heard about you had a reputation, but to know that you're still here, you're above ground, and you are doing things for your community. I've heard so many people say so many things about you. But today somebody said, Jeannie was out there, but he always gave back to the community. So I just wanted to say those words of congratulations. I'm so proud of you.